What's good, internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome back to WWE 2K15 in 2021 on the PS5, because why not? But currently in January 2020, if only they knew, here in the game and still heading towards the Royal Rumble. I assume. Am I in it? I don't know. We're going to find out here shortly. But El Hondero, back from who knows where to fight me. The NXT rivalry, the Lucha rivalry reborn one more time on a Monday, a moveset Monday, an heel outfit Monday. Sure, why not? So I welcome you to a fine Monday. It's almost a new month, but not quite. But it is a new moveset, Hondero. This is what you get. This is what you get. That's right, the good Lucha things. All day, day. Now then, last night was Impact Rebellion, and yes, indeed, I watched Impact last night, because obviously the big money match there was that title-for-title AEW Impact deal with Rich Swann and Kenny Omega, and I wanted to know, how was that going to play out? Now, having not watched Impact in quite some time, I will say, man, their commentary is a million times better without Josh freaking Matthews. So having Matt Striker and D-Lo on commentary, good stuff. Good stuff. And in the main event, having Morrow doing wrestling commentary. Man, I miss having Morrow on wrestling commentary. He is top of the game, man. Absolute top of the charts with that stuff. He is so good. So good. Effortless. Now, there was one thing here to discuss before I get to the main event, and that is that there was a new Impact star here, a new Impact talent signed, a new debut on Impact here, and it was indeed Big Kaz, aka Kaz XL, aka now known as W. Morrissey is his Impact name. So, congrats to him on that deal. Hopefully stays clean, hopefully stays good, hopefully stays in a upward direction, does Big Kaz. We'll see. But yes, that was a big thing, because they had an injured Eric Young and needed a fourth man in that 8-man tag team match. So, sure, why not Big Kaz, now known as W. Morrissey. So, in that main event, it was a double referee situation, which usually says shenanigans. A 2 count, oh my god. Oh my god. How dare you 2 count the heel Slug, Hondero? How dare you get these grapples off? I don't think so. Absolutely ridiculous side of the head. So, earlier in the show, they said, hey, you have your ref here, Impact. We're going to have our ref, Aubrey Edwards. They're like, no, we have our guy. And Tony Khan's like, oh, so you're not going to screw us? By the way, ref, what's your last name? And if you're a wrestling fan, you know that's Brian Hebner, the son of Earl Hebner, the referee at the Montreal Screwjob. Again, having the knowledge of the history of the business and using that to accentuate a storyline. I love that stuff. So yeah, Brian Hebner, the main ref there in that match. But Aubrey on the outside for most of it. There was a ref bump here, and she was involved, and she did actually take the chair from Omega to not use that chair, so that was a thing. But honestly, the most surprising thing here is that it was indeed a clean finish. It was indeed Omega beating Rich Swann and is now the Impact World Champion, as well as the AEW World Champion, as well as the AAA World Champion, Kenny 4 belts. He also has that TNA belt in there too. So, okay. But there was so much on the outside, right? Between the two refs, between Omega having the Good Brothers and Don Callis, but between Rich Swann having Willie Mack and Eddie Edwards, there were so many combustible elements, as they say, and it ended up being a clean finish in the middle. And that was weird, like unexpected. I thought, all right, they might give it to Omega, they probably won't give it to Swann. Honestly, with a double ref, it should have been like a nonsense finish, a like double count out or DQ or something finished to save both companies, but they didn't do that, which was weird. 4.5 stars, Hondero. Am I in the Rumble or not? Video game. How many weeks are there in January of 2020? Video game. You gonna tell me? It's still January. The never-ending January. Vicky, this is it. The present meets the future. I've taught you everything I know. Let's see if you're as good as I think you are. So we get a John Cena match at the Rumble. I'm not in the Rumble. Boo! John Cena, I can see you. This would be way more impactful had I not already beaten John Cena like 5 times on this very show. But, back to Impact. So, the thing is, without having a capacity crowd here at your pay-per-view for Impact because pandemic, you can do a screwjob finish. You can do a nonsense non-finish to keep both belts on either show. You don't have to have a clean finish here. There aren't any fans to send home happy. So I was surprised to see an actual clean finish here, which means that now, number one, the Impact tag titles are held by guys in New Japan, and your Impact World title is held by Omega, who is a AEW guy. So that's a little bit weird. I'm not sure what Impact gets for this besides exposure or whatever, but it was definitely an interesting show all around, and I watched the whole thing last night. Was up late, but you know, we do it for the love of the sport. Beep, 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 beep. All right, John, here we go. Now, there is one other thing here to discuss from Impact on that show. They aired their video package, a very brief little teaser for their big show in, I want to say June, July, one of those two. Slammiversary, right? And in that little teaser, much like last year, they showed a bunch of superstars who just got released by WWE, who used to be on Impact once upon a time. So they showed Mickie James and Chelsea Green and Okada and Naito for some reason, and also Samoa Joe. Now everyone's like, oh my god, they got Joe, and I'm like, look, they did this last year. At the same big release thing, they did the same exact thing last year. They showed a bunch of talent who used to be on Impact, and yes, some of them did return on that show, but not all of them. So last year, they had EC3 return, they had Eric Young return, they had the Good Brothers return, but they did not get Drake Maverick, they did not get Mike and Maria, because they went to Ring of Honor. Obviously, Maverick stayed in NXT, somehow, some way. But yeah, so I would not count on that teaser meaning much. I'm sure some of those people will actually be there, but also, what they did last year and this year is they showed flags. Flags that are associated with certain talents. So last year, they showed a flag for Bulgaria. And you're like, oh my god, it's going to be Rusev. But no, he went to AEW. So they like to tease there. And so this year, oh look, the flag for Australia. Will it be the Iconics or not? Who knows? Who knows? But Impact, really good at trolling those things and teasing and kind of getting you, alright, buy that show, because you never know who might show up and who might sign with Impact. So, it's fun. It's fun. That's 1000% professional wrestling, and I love it. And I love it. So, kudos on doing that, Impact. Kudos. So, elsewhere, we have the announcement that Adam Cole will indeed be on NXT this Tuesday. A thing from NXT with, hey, he's here for an interview, or, you know, discussing what happened with Cool Kyle, right? But that to me says, oh, he's not getting called up, is he? Like, if he's still going to be on NXT, are you going to build towards O'Reilly and Cole again? And it would have to be, at this point of the whole thing, it would have to be a loser leaves NXT match. Like, what else could you do? Boo, boo, doo, boo. I can't capitalize. I have no stamina. And John Cena is John Cena. Can that get things done with Super Cena? Nope. Only a 2 count, John boy. Only a 2 count. So what happens with Adam Cole here remains to be seen. But being on the show means that he's still on the show and not on Raw or SmackDown. Now, I think that Raw or SmackDown would book him properly, because maybe SmackDown, but Raw definitely not, because Raw's been terrible for a long time here, so yeah. Yeah. The human slugplex machine gonna give it to ya. See, this is why I don't like doing the strong grapple. I have them. I don't like doing them because you get the reversal from Oh, the half and half into the neck breaker. Comeback. Sorry, John Boy. It's a comeback. What? No, 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 no. Make it. There it is. I'm like, what happened there? Circle. Gets the square. Or the X. Or the X. Well, 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 John Cena. Guess what? You're going to get attitude adjusted twice. Twice in one show. Sorry, John. That's it. Referee, count that bills. John Cena going away for life at the Rumble. But no title, no Rumble, no important things happening, none of that. Just John Cena going for the ride, getting his attitude adjusted again. What a waste. So what does that mean for me for Wrestle Freaking Mania? How do you not give me a match at WrestleMania for that WWE title? How? 5 stars, a big match, John strikes again. When the time comes for me to retire, I feel comfortable leaving WWE in your hands. But that time isn't now, that's for sure. Your time is up, my time is now. But you'll be seeing me in a rematch at some point, because we know John Cena can't accept losing. If you beat him once, he'll beat you twice. That's just how it works. And then he went on to defeat Randy Orton for the title on the same night. I beat him. And then he wins the belt, and I don't get a shot. How about that rematch you just told me I was going to get? Like, what? This game makes no sense. And now back to Vicky having not a single thing for me. I just beat John Cena on pay-per-view. So how does that give me nothing? How? Tell me how. There is no wrestling logic to be had here. Batista. None whatsoever. So those fans at the Rumble had to watch John Cena versus Randy Orton for the 8,000th time. So I guess that's fun. Now, New Japan has canceled some shows here on May the 8th, 9th, and 10th because there is currently a state of emergency in Tokyo because pandemic. So that sucks. But what are you going to do? Like, I just bought tickets for a concert happening in February of next year. Like, it's rough out there. So, yeah, you know, is what it is. Drop kick to the mush. Boom. That's right, Batista. The Manimal. Springboard! I'm gonna get you up. I'm gonna get you up. Springboard! Nope. Alright, well, I could try it again. Like, I have moves. I want to use those moves, if at all possible. Maybe. Maybe. Pick him up. Big Dave. No, I wanted to go the other way. Like, pick him up, and then run this way, and don't need a... Why won't you springboard? Standing up and do a springboard. That's all I want now. Nope. This game though. Batista! The power! The strength of the animal. Yeah, he got tired of me just being like, look, I want to do a move here to you, Batista. I want to do a move. Let me do a move. Square. Springboard! Oh, come on. I was so close. I want to hit that styling DDT. It's so smooth. It's so great. Here it is. Batista blocks it. I just want to do one move, Batista. Let me do one move. Nah. He's like, nope. Not today. Not in this pit of danger. Attack slug and your heel-beadness. Nah. Look, Dave. All I'm saying is I beat you with your own move. That happened. It was a Batista bomb. I'll do it again. I was just being nice. Batista, I was being nice. But now, no more Mr. Nice Slug. Isn't that right? Batista bomb on the animal. Again. Again. I got green health. Batista is in a deep red. 1, 2. I was toying with him, but I couldn't get off my styling DDT. A shame. But what does that mean for Attack Slug moving towards the grandest stage of them all. The showcase of the Immortals. What does that mean for WrestleMania? We don't know. We just don't know. Do we, Vicky? I better be on the card, Vicky. John Cena beats The Big Show at the Chamber. Who else was in the Chamber? Anybody? Was it actually for the belt in the Chamber? We'll never know, because the game won't tell us. Anyhow, this should be the last week of this show. If I can finish it, we'll see. But I'm attackslug. Tune in for that. I'll see you next time, right here. More videos, and I'm out.